It begins quietly, often unnoticed. A light turns on, a train moves forward, a signal travels through the air. We don't always see it, but behind the world we live in is physics. It's in the devices we use, the roads we travel, and the power that lights our homes. It guides the motion of machines, the energy in a storm, and the silence of space. Physics is not just about theories and equations. It's the science that shapes every corner of our modern lives. From technology to transportation, from energy to environment, physics makes it all possible. This is more than just a subject in school. This is the invisible force behind our world. This is the story of physics in our everyday life.
We start with technology, something we use constantly, often without realizing how much physics is behind it. When you tap your smartphone screen, you're interacting with principles of electricity and capacitance. The signals that let you browse, text, or call, they carried by electromagnetic wave, carefully tuned by physics. Even your phone's camera depends on optics and light sensors. Technology made possible a deep understanding of physical law. Physics also powers innovation like wireless charging, high-speed internet, and virtual reality. These are not just cool futures, they're examples of how theoretical ideas are transformed into everyday tools.
In the environment, physics helps us understand the force that shape our planet. Climate change, for instance, isn't just a political issue, it's a scientific one. Physics helps us model the Earth's atmosphere, track global temperatures, and simulate future conditions. Tools like satellites use infrared physics to monitor melting ice caps and rising sea levels. But physics doesn't just explain the problem. It also offers solutions. Solar panels convert sunlight into electricity using the photoelectric effect, a concept explained by Albert Einstein.
Next, let's talk about energy. Whether we're lighting a home or running a city, we need energy. Physics tells us how to produce, store, and use it. In nuclear plants, atoms split through fission, releasing energy thanks to Einstein's famous equation E mc/2. In hydroelectric dams, falling water turns turbines, converting potential energy into mechanical and then electrical energy. Even in your own home, switching on a light involves principles of circuits, voltage, and resistance.
And finally, transportation, how we move through the world. Physics ensure that cars are aerodynamic to reduce drag and save fuel. It keeps airplane flying through lift and thrust, and it's the reason bullet trains can levitate using magnetic repulsion, allowing to glide at incredible speed with a barely and friction. Brakes, engines, gears, and even GPS system are all possible because of physics. So, the next time you look around your world from your phone to the weather outside to the car you ride, remember this.
Civil engineers are the architects of the physical world.
from towering bridge to earthquake resistance building. They rely on the laws of physics, especially mechanics, to keep structures standing strong. They analyze force like tension, compression, and shear, using materials that can withstand natural stresses like wind, water, and ground movement. Without physics, building would collapse, road would buckle, and cities would not function safely.
Physics to push the boundaries of knowledge and to solve the real-world problems. In medicine, physics helps scientists develop imaging technologies like MRI and CT scan, and even guide cancer treatments using radiation. In labs, they study energy, motion, matter, and forces to invent new technologies like and improve how we live. From researching atoms to unlocking cures, scientists rely on physics as a tool of discovery.
Astronomers explore the mysteries of the universe using physics as their guide. They study starlight using spectroscopy, detect black holes through gravitational waves, and calculate distance across galaxies using light years and redshift. Everything from the Big Bang to the blending of space-time falls under the domain of astrophysics. Through telescopes and theory, they unravel the fabric of space.
Electricians bring physics into our homes literally. They apply the law of electricity, voltage, current, resistance, and power to wire systems that are safe and efficient. Whether it's light up a house or troubleshooting a short circuit, they use Ohm's law and circuit diagram to make it work. It's everyday physics hidden behind every switch, plug, and panel.
Throughout our lives, physics is always there, powering our homes, guiding our technologies, shaping the world around us. It helps us understand where we are and where we could go, from energy to exploration, from classroom to careers. Physics opens doors, and as we face the challenges of the future, it will be the curious, the creative, and the courageous will use science to make a difference. Because physics doesn't just explain the world, it gives us power to improve it.